What advice would you give to cities who are looking to start engaging with people with lived experience of homelessness, as well as organizations like yours, on how to improve sort of support and include people with lived experience of homelessness in parks? Sorry, that was a very wordy way of asking my question, but just strategies for engaging with people on this issue.
Well, they should do it. That's a problem. They don't actually do it, right? I think that if they were to go to, either the shelters or, to the areas where people congregate, like in Montreal, there's, Cabot Square. There's also a lot of homeless people that hang out, like at Park Avenue. There's groups everywhere, right? And to actually have a conversation with them, that would be incredibly helpful. And to talk to the organizations that work with these populations. Specifically, I work with the Native population, but, there's other demographics that they should reach out to and really have a conversation and then actually use the information. Because I've been consulted so many times and it's like it goes in one ear and then out the other. It's almost like checklist. Yeah, I spoke to her, I got the news, and not necessarily apply it. But we have a lot of solutions, and if we can't get the city or to implement it, then we do it ourselves. Like at Resilience Montreal this summer, we built an outdoor shower because people can't take showers. Because a lot of the shelters are closed, or they have limited capacity. It's a basic need to eat and to take a shower and to rest. So we could provide some of that, but we literally built a shower and we bring people in and we give them towels and soap and clean clothes. And, it's just, it's the bare minimum, but we're offering that. And it's something that we spoke to the city about. And for whatever reason, they couldn't do it, but we did it. So I think that it's really important to meet people and, take notes and then at least apply 50% of it, because otherwise it's just kind of like pillow talk.
And if I were to consult you right now on some of the things on your wish list, what are some, if resourcing weren't an issue, what's your vision for Cabot Square right now in terms of changes you could implement?
The thing is that it's COVID, right? So, if you had asked me this question a year ago, I would give you a completely different answer. But because it's COVID, I'm really worried about what is going to be happening once the cold weather comes in and the lack of resources. So I know everyone was thrilled with Toronto because they opened a hotel for 500, right? And homeless people. And, I don't think that's going to happen in Montreal because now all the hotels are reopening. But I love the idea of having those, those giant tents from either from the army that can, be heated, and to have a place where they can rest, and that you can, make it large enough that there's social distancing in between people, because this homelessness issue is going to get bigger now, right? Because of COVID, there's so many jobs that are lost, and we're going to see a trend where it's going to grow. So I want the city to be proactive, and if they were to go back into the parks and put these giant tents up, and you also need specialized workers to go in, right? Those that can, that understand trauma, that can have a conversation with someone and not ask ridiculous questions, right? To have an understanding, and also to, bring in the different specialists to come in, on addictions, on mental health, on housing, to come in almost every day of the week to address the issues so you can help them if they want, from going from A to B, whatever that looks like, and obviously we need more social housing, supportive social housing.